Hey folks, Wayne Jennings here. Today I'm going to be looking at a new wireless audio system. Now, up until now, I've been using this. It's the Rode Wireless Go, and it's a great way to get good audio when you're at a distance from your camera. But a lot of my productions required me to have two transmitters and one receiver. Rode makes one like that. It's called the Wireless Go 2. I'm sure it's very, very good, but it's like $350, and I just could not justify spending that kind of money. So I started looking online, and on Amazon, I found this. It's made by a company called MOMAN. Now, I had never even heard of this company before, but it has two transmitters and one receiver, which is what I wanted. It uses a 2.4 gigahertz digital transmission system. Nothing fancy, no fancy digital displays or anything, but I've been using it for about a month now. The nice thing is it only cost me about $100, so it didn't break the bank. But I've been really, really pleased with the results from this microphone system. The MOMAN C1X is a digital 2.4 gigahertz wireless audio system. It features built-in or external microphone usage. There's a headphone jack for monitoring your sound, and a claimed operating range of up to 150 meters. So here's what comes inside the box. There's one wireless receiver and two wireless transmitters. You get two dead cat wind blockers. There are two plug-in lavalier microphones, and they come with sturdy metal tie clips and foam wind socks. There's a multi-unit charging cable. You get one TRRS phone cable and one TRS camera cable, a detailed instruction manual, and a handy zippered storage case to keep everything together. Operation of the MOMAN wireless microphone systems is fairly simple. Let me just start by telling you about the battery. These have built-in rechargeable batteries, and they come with this cable, which at one end has a USB type A cable. You would plug that into a computer or a power bank or a wall cube. And the other end has these three USB Type-C connectors. So you can plug them all in, charge them all at the same time. It takes about 2 hours to charge them. And according to the instructions, they'll give you a runtime of up to 8 hours. That's pretty impressive. Now, I've used them up to 4 hours outside in the cold, and they still seem to work very well. So very impressed with the battery life. Now, they're pretty simple. There's no, fancy LED display, but there are little indicators that tell you what mode you're in. So if you push this button on the side, that's a power button, and this blue LED comes on, and it flashes because it's looking for a transmitter. So when we turn the transmitter on, they should automatically pair. Again, just push and hold the button for a few seconds. That blue LED comes on and it flashes. And then when they go solid, that means they are now paired and connected. Same with this one. Push it and hold it for a few seconds. And it's solid. So that means they are all connected, and they should automatically connect from the factory like that. Now, the receiver here, of course, would hook onto your camera. Any camera with some kind of a shoe on the top, because there's a little spring-loaded clip here, which would just slide onto your camera. And then you have to take an output from the receiver and plug it into the camera. They supply you with this little 3.5 millimeter cable. It plugs in to the output on the receiver, and then you find on your camera there should be a microphone input. Plug that in. So now you've made the connection. These two transmitters will send audio to the receiver. Then the receiver sends it through this cable into the camera, and that's how you can record your sound. Now, I'm just going to unplug this for now, just so I can show you some of the features. The receiver here has these two level controls on the side, so that you can control the audio level from the transmitters in 4 segments, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you just have to experiment by plugging in a headphone, because there's a headphone jack on here. So if you just plug in a headphone and have the transmitters on and push the buttons up and down, you can hear the difference in the levels. A and B, because there's two of them, unfortunately these don't come labeled as A and B. I had to figure it out for myself and affix little labels to the back so I know which one is A and which one is B. Now the transmitters themselves also have a level control on the bottom, and again 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you can just push that and it goes up or goes down. I found with my use, using level 1 or level 2 gave me the best audio. You know, it wasn't too loud. I don't want to have it pushed up too high, then it gets distorted. I'd rather have it a bit low so I can boost it in editing if I need to. The receiver also has a button on the side here that will allow you to change the pickup pattern, because right now they will both transmit and come onto one channel and mix. But if you want them separate, you can actually push this button and that red LED comes in. That means now you are getting a stereo signal. So this transmitter will send to channel 1 and this transmitter will send to channel 2, which means you have two completely separate audio channels, which makes it really easy in editing to separate the two voices, or maybe one's voice track and one's a sound track. You can edit them completely separate. That's a really, really nice feature to have. On the transmitters, another feature here is a noise reduction button. Each one has one of those. If you just push that, this LED turns this kind of a pink color. That indicates that the noise reduction is on. Personally, I found it didn't really do a good job. I mean, it does reduce some of the background hiss, but it tended to make the voice a little tinny, so I tend to not use it. Another feature on here, there's a mute button. If you don't want to be heard, you can just push that, and this red LED comes on, so now it's not transmitting. Just turn that off again. And of course, these microphones have a built-in mic on the top of each one, and they come with these little dead cat windsocks. So these just snap in the top here. You just gotta line up these little tabs and kind of push them into place. And now you have this windsock on there, which is designed to cut down on extraneous wind noise. Now that works pretty good, but personally, I find this looks a little weird when you're wearing that. It's kind of obvious. You know, I like to be able to have a microphone system that you don't actually see. So what I like to do is plug in an external microphone, and luckily these come with these two external microphones. There's a little jack on the side here, it says mic, so you just plug it in. This way you can take this transmitter, you know, put it in a pocket, clip it on a belt, hide it inside a jacket, and then the microphone you can you know, hide under your clothing, clip it on a lapel, you know, just put it somewhere where it's out of the way. You're going to get good sound and it won't catch the wind. So this is personally the way I like to go, but you get the option. You get both with that, which is really nice. So, you know, simple operation. Once you realize the color of the LEDs and what they do, I was really pleased with the quality of the audio from these little transmitters and this receiver. They work really well for me when I want to have two people talking and I want to have separate audio channels with the stereo mode. Personally, that's the way to go. This MOMAN C1X wireless microphone system works pretty good, especially when you have two people using it. I'll just show you the setup here. I'm using my GoPro camera, and I've got the receiver hooked onto the side of the GoPro here, and I'm wearing one of the transmitters inside my jacket here, and Sean is back behind me here. He's also wearing a transmitter, and we can both talk. How you doing there, Sean?
Doing fantastic, thanks.
Yeah, good day for a hike?
Beautiful day for a hike. Yeah, it's perfect weather.
Yeah,
good to go.
Excellent. And as you can hear, we're both talking, we're not yelling, and our sound is being picked up. We don't have to be beside each other. In fact, I can even have my back to the camera. I can still converse with Sean. Again, another great day for a hike, isn't it, Sean?
Absolutely. It's been just great. The Mystery Falls has been thumbs up for me.
So as you can see, having a wireless system where I have a transmitter and someone else has a transmitter, and both of these audio channels go directly into the camera. It's a great way to get 2 channels of audio, crisp and clean and wireless. So in conclusion, I was really impressed with the audio quality I got with the MOMAN C1X. I mean, considering the low price point, it does a really good job. I've been working on a video series where we're out hiking and there's 2 of us, so we each require our own microphone, and this seems to work really well. The batteries last a long time. The audio quality is very good, and the fact that I can separate it, get that stereo recording, so I have 2 different channels, it makes editing so much easier. So if you're looking for an inexpensive dual channel wireless audio system, this is one you should definitely check out.